Top morning from our beautiful 2850 Bluewater. Today it is going to be a beautiful day on the water. We're getting a little bit of a late start because it rained for about the first 3 hours this morning, but we just filled up with gas, so we have the entire day to fish. We could go wherever we want, and today our plan is to go bottom fishing. It's just Victor and I on the boat. We have not fished, just the two of us, in a very long time, and this will be the first fishing video that you guys see of mine on our brand new boat. So we are heading out of Hillsborough Inlet right now. You guys see the lighthouse behind me. Wish us luck. Let's see if we can fill up these fish boxes. So we are tied off onto a buoy right now, and our first order of business is to catch us some fresh bait for the day. So Vic, what you got going on?
We got a big block of chum right here. We're gonna hang it over the side of the boat, and we're gonna try to catch some ballyhoo and speedos. Hopefully they come to the chum. All this is gonna kind of just float out there in the current.
It's always a good feeling when you get ballyhoo in the chum slick. They are here, and Vic is ready to throw the cast net on them.
Oh yeah, I see that net shining. Woohoo! Isn't that a good feeling?
Oh yeah.
You see that net lit up?
Oh, you got him!
That's gonna be the first bait, live bait we put in this boat, huh?
Woohoo! Good job! One more of those and we'll be done, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Out how many ballyhoo that Victor netted. I think it only took him 3 throws, and we easily have over 3 dozen ballyhoo in there, I would say. And they're all looking nice and happy. Alright guys, so we are at the first spot of the day. We have our live well full. Victor ended up throwing a 4th time, and we have a ton of bait that is going to keep us going all day long. One thing that I was really looking forward to with this new boat is we now have a trolling motor, and this is going to absolutely change the game for bottom fishing for us. No more throwing the anchor and having to pull up and move spots if you don't like where you are. We are now in 135 feet of water. That's where we're going to start out our day to see if we can find the fish. Didn't have to throw the anchor, put the trolling motor down, put it on spot lock, and we are staying still right where we want to be perfectly by this wreck. Let's get our first bait out of the day. Just gonna take our ballyhoo.
Put it over the side, he's gonna poop.
And hook him right here. He's already pooping. Victor said do it over the side because he knows it's gonna poop. And there you go. So we have about a 50-foot leader. I'm using 32 ounces of lead on this rod. The other rod, we have 24 ounces of lead. We're gonna see what kind of holds the best, because the current actually is going about 3.5 knots here. So let's let down the first bait of the day. Show us the secret, Vic.
I'm gonna hook them right here on the top with the circle hook, so hopefully nothing cuts us off. But I like to hook them in the live well because when you catch ballyhoo that have been eating a lot of chum, they poop all over you. And we're gonna send this one back and just keep them up top. See if a dolphin swims by, a sailfish, anything could eat it.
Oh, I'm on.
Oh yeah.
I just got picked up as I was reeling it. May not be a good thing. Victor and I both just had a fish kind of messing with us, and so I was just gonna reel this in to check it. And as I was reeling it up, I got hit.
I think you have a snapper.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a barracuda. Because I didn't have it, I was reeling in.
No, I think you have a snapper.
You think?
Yeah. Look at its dead weight.
I mean, it wasn't just a second ago.
If that's a barracuda, that's gotta be a big barracuda.
No.
Unless you haven't been eating your Wheaties. See your weight.
Okay, I'm at my leader. Not sure what
It's not
it
a
is
barracuda,
yet.
it's a big snapper, bro.
Are you sure?
Yes. That's not a barracuda if I've seen one.
It's big, whatever it is.
It's a big snapper grouper.
Oh my god, it's a giant grouper!
Blow that grouper!
It's a giant grouper!
Yeah, baby!
It's black!
I got you. Here, I got the gaff right here.
No, I don't need the gaff.
You need the net? Good job!
What the heck? Are you kidding me? We've been here for what? 5 minutes? And I already got a freaking grouper. And I was reeling it in. Oh my gosh! Vic!
Listen, that is the funniest looking barracuda I've ever seen.
Oh my god. What a way to start the day!
When I came out here, what did I say? We're gonna catch something special. Is this special?
This is freaking special. What the heck? We've been here for no time at all. Oh my god, he did eat it when I was reeling up though, so that's why I was like, I don't know. Wow, that's incredible. That is not what I was expecting to catch. And it doesn't get much better than a black grouper during season 2.
And that's, you don't have to measure that one. You know that's a butterball.
No, he's a big boy. He was hooked good. Right there in the corner of the mouth.
Woo-hoo!
Will you hand me some pliers?
Yeah.
I am so stoked about this fish. On the brand new Bluewater, first grouper on the boat is a beautiful keeper black grouper. I couldn't be more happy about this. This fish is gonna taste absolutely delicious. And all I know is my dad's probably watching this right now, feeling real sad that he didn't skip work today. We told him we were gonna go fishing and he said he couldn't skip work today. If you guys need any boat canvas, make sure you hit up Boat Canvas Factory, because that's what he's doing right now instead of being out here.
Good fish, Brook. That one just bent over and went, huh?
Woo! And we have another fish on. Hopefully this isn't acting kind of sharky because it's still taking drag.
Could be a big snapper or grouper. Is it still taking line?
Kind of stopped now. I'll tell you what, it is hot out here. It is, what, the 29th of September? We are 1 day away from October and it is still like 90 degrees out here. But, am I wrapped in that or is that gonna bite?
You're good. You're
Yeah?
good. Yeah.
You're sure I'm not over it?
You're over it for sure, but I don't know if you're in it. I think you have a real fish. I don't think it's a shark.
No, I think I have like a snapper now. It took good drag. It's gonna be a nice big fish. Just what it is, I don't know yet. It's a mutton.
It's a big mutton.
Look at that thing, it blew up. Oh my gosh, you can't beat this. A freaking keeper grouper, black grouper on the deck, and a big old mutton snapper coming in. Look at that thing! Woohoo! The Bluewater boat catches fish, baby! I'm definitely wrapped in that line. Or
It's okay, just bring him in.
Did it eat both baits or someone else's line? Something's happening.
Don't let go.
I think he ate someone else's line. Check that out, baby. Look, we still got the grouper on the deck. Just caught a mutton snapper.
Good job.
Absolutely incredible. It's got another line in its mouth.
I think it's a dead line.
Dead line. Guys, check out this dead line. Here, look. Let's see how long this thing is.
Yeah, this is dead line.
Keep pulling it. Look how long it is. So a lot of times when you catch fish from deep water, they get barotrauma, which is kind of weird because I didn't really even bring him up that fast, but his stomach still blew up. But that's what that is. That's his stomach. Oh, Vic, you want to grab that one? You get the next fish. You get the next fish, Vic.
Did it bounce? I didn't see it. And just like that, we're not even done filming Brook's fish and we're on again.
Wow.
I love it when you know you have good bottom fish on. They just dig deep, pull real hard, make these crazy little runs. We're like perfectly positioned off the wreck, not getting hung up. Brookie just caught 2 gorgeous fish for out front. Oh no, I spoke too soon. You know what I noticed? Your fish and my fish both went that way, as if there's something for them to break us off on right over there. Maybe we need to push the trolling motor up like 15 feet that way because they both ran for some type of structure. Maybe that's what broke off that guy.
Mutton?
Yeah, that guy.
Let's get another bait out. Hooking him right towards the tail, just like that. The thing that you always want to have when you are bottom fishing is good current, and that's what we have today is some good current. We did drop down from the 32 ounces. That was a little excessive, and now this rod has 16 ounces. There we go, our beautiful mutton snapper. Just what we came out here to do. A big black grouper and a beautiful mutton snapper already. Victor lost a fish that we think that was maybe into the wreck or some kind of bottom. So we moved the trolling motor up slightly. It's so nice to just move slightly if you want to avoid something. But look at that! Oh, I'm so stoked. My first video out on the Bluewater fishing, and we already have 2 beautiful fish in the boat, and we haven't even been out here very long. Gorgeous mutton snapper, one of my favorite eating fish. On again.
Yep. I'm gonna give him the heat. I don't wanna lose him to any structure. Come on. Oh yeah. You want to get him up off that bottom as fast as possible because we are anchored up pretty close to a wreck, but we're probably like 150 feet away from it, but there's still rock piles, anchors, chains. There could be just other wreckage from the wreck kind of in the area.
Wreckage from the wreck?
Yeah, wreckage from the wreck. I'm just in disbelief. You know, we've spent a lot of time bottom fishing over the years. Brooke and I with her dad, and the last 2 years we've had really, really good success. We've changed up our tactics and just having such a good time out here with all these good eating fish. You know, we used to always look forward to going to the Keys or somewhere, and it seems like now we come out here and we're catching fish that are quality and worthy of the Keys. Okay, Brooke, here we go.
I think it's a mutton.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It is. Another big mutton. Love when these things just slide up like that. Look at that. Gorgeous.
Oh, grab it, babe. It's barely hooked.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, baby. Look at that.
Another one to add to the pile.
Incredible.
Days like this, we've just had such amazing memories on this boat so far. Like Brooke was saying, scalloping. We went out and caught a bunch of dolphin for my channel. Had a great time with Brooke's dad, and here we are, just like old times, me and Brooke. It's always special when it's just the 2 of us on the boat. We used to do a lot more of it, but now that we have Dennis and a bunch of people to take out, we don't see it as much anymore, but me and Babe still got it. We're crushing it together.
I love when it's just you and me and we get it done, huh? It's a little hard to do the filming, the fishing, and everything with just the 2 of us, but we're getting it done. We got 3 beautiful fish in the boat already.
Mwah! Sorry, babe.
Here we go.
Love it.
There is nothing better than putting a fish into beautiful ice cubes. I don't know if that probably sounds bad for me, but it's just a beautiful thing. Just when you thought that was it, another one. How about that, Vic?
Amazing.
So while we wait for our next bite, I'm going to tell you guys about today's video sponsor, which is Element. Element is an electrolyte drink mix with everything you need and nothing that you don't. If you guys have been watching my videos for the last few years, you have definitely seen me talk about Element before. Victor and I absolutely love this stuff. You guys would not see me talk about it this often if I didn't absolutely love it. Victor drank one this morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to mix one up for myself right now. I've been looking forward to it all day long. Whether we are going to the gym, doing yard work, on the boat all day, after diving, it is absolutely delicious and it always helps us feel our best. Element can help prevent and eliminate headaches, muscle cramps, fatigue, and other common symptoms of electrolyte deficiency without all the added junk. That means no sugar, no coloring, no artificial ingredients, no gluten, and no fillers. There's lots of different delicious flavors. I'm gonna mix myself up a citrus salt one right now, which is kind of like a lime flavored. If you guys are interested in trying out Element, right now they're offering you a free sample pack with any purchase. This is the perfect opportunity to try all of their delicious flavors. If you're interested, go to drinkelement.com/BrookCrist, or I will have that link in the video description. So let's mix up this Element and hopefully we catch some more fish. I always like to mix it into at least 16 ounces of water. Give it a good shake and you're ready to enjoy. Cheers. Incredible.
Yeah? Did it double over?
Yep. Come on, baby. Well, this rod just doubled over, but I don't feel anything right now, so I'm gonna give it a second.
Cut?
Yeah.
Huh. So maybe we got our
Cut
first barracuda.
by something toothy. Look at it.
Oh no.
No, 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 no! Drop it, you loser! Don't you come back now. Hit yourself your own.
Okay.
Can you guys see that in the GoPro? That frigate picked up
And show 'em.
picked up our flat line. He wants another, Vic. Give him one. Throw him one. Throw him a freebie. Throw him a dead one. Come on, come. He's gonna get it, Vic. He's gonna get it.
Oh.
Oh, there he goes. He got it.
No, he
Oh,
missed it.
What? He doesn't want it.
No, he wants it.
He got it. You wish they were bigger?
That one's getting bit.
It is?
Look at it, right?
I wasn't paying attention. Oh!
Yeah. Get it, Brook.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
Uh-huh. Doubled over.
Oh! Oh, goodness. Okay. We got another snapper on, ladies and gentlemen. I can already tell. I turned my clicker off, but it's taking drag. And then it's wanting to go to that same side again, Nick.
Uh-huh. There's some structure. You gotta stop him, babe. There's definitely something over there.
He's out.
Get him. Get him.
Oh.
Yep, there's something over there, huh?
He came out for 1 second, and then I broke off. So, what that means is we're gonna have to move the trolling motor up maybe 20, 25 feet, maybe a little more than that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Yep, let's do it. And it's as easy as this. I can just toggle left, right, forward, back, and I can tell it how far I want it to go, whether it's 20 feet. So right now I'm going 20 feet to the left. And then I can also tell it to go forward if I want. So we're gonna just push back like maybe 30, 40 feet back that way because we keep getting broken off on something.
So like I said, this is the first time we have bottom fished on this new boat. So it is the first time that we have put the trolling motor on the boat and used it. And man, oh man, I could not be happier with this thing. We have been fishing this wreck now for about an hour. It's keeping us right where we want to be. Now we're moving a little bit since we broke off twice on some kind of structure, unfortunately. So we're just moving up a little bit. But if that were to happen, usually you'd have to bring all of that anchor line in. You know, you guys have seen us use the anchor ball. And this is like a night and day difference. It's absolutely incredible. I never was the person who ever really pulled up the anchor and all the chain, but Victor did, so I'm sure his back is definitely thanking him with this motor.
I was, and I can promise you right now, this is the greatest, it's like one of the best, how do you say, like achievements or like the best milestones in like the offshore fishing industry. Back in the day, you never really saw center consoles with trolling motors, and it's now becoming more and more popular. It has so many different uses, and just like this, you don't break your back pulling up all that anchor lead and chain. 25 feet of chain is not light, I will tell you that.
But yeah, we've fished with other people, like different captains and stuff, who have had trolling motors, and we always thought that they were great, but you know, we never had one to use on our own, and man, love it. Absolutely love this thing. Just like that, moved up a little bit and we're on again.
What is it doing?
Taking line. Almost feels like it's under something already, Vic.
Really?
It's going that direction again. We didn't go far enough.
Okay, we're gonna have to pull up more.
It sees that structure and it's just beelining.
I don't know, it's taking the line kind of slowly like a shark, no? That looks more like a shark to me.
It feels big like a shark.
Yeah.
For you guys at home. I hate sharks.
Is it a shark?
I mean, it hasn't stopped.
You want me to break it off? Come on, pull! Pull up! Pull, pull, pull!
Oh.
Come to this side. He's going right to the same thing, huh? You got it, bro. You're gonna have to put some heat on him. Don't lose him. Put the heat on him. Atta girl. You stop that thing.
He's still going, Vic.
Tighten the drag a little bit. You got it. You're gonna whoop him. No, he broke you off. Brook, you might be getting a bite. Oh, Brook, that one's on.
You go, go, go.
Whatever was on here was kind of just sitting up and down, swimming at us. Does not feel very big.
Big wave coming.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Big boat wave.
I'm gonna guess big, well, I'm gonna guess a yellowtail snapper. It's a
A
rock?
porgy?
Porgy? It's a
Oh!
little jack.
Little almaco?
Uh-huh. Oops. I knew there was something little munching on my line. Those big bottom fish, they don't really mess around. They grab it and they go. But look at this guy. Very pretty, huh? You can tell it's an almaco jack. He's got that really pointy dorsal fin. That's how you can tell. And they got that beautiful bar along their line. We would absolutely take this guy home if we didn't already have some good, delicious fish in the cooler. And these guys get pretty big. Can you let him go, Brook?
Yeah. We don't need him. Yeah. Take it. This is something small.
Small.
Yeah. You can feel a little. Our current has definitely died down. As you guys saw, we started out with 32 ounces, went to 24, went to 16, now we're at 10. And 10 is even a little excessive. So the current has definitely died down some. And like I said, you always want, this fish is still tapping on me. You always want really good current when you're bottom fishing. It's almost like not even worth your time if there's no current. So we think that our bite has slowed down slightly because the current has slowed down. What's it gonna be? A yellowtail? Oh, we finally got our first yellowtail of the day. Look at that. That's why he was down there munching for so long. That ballyhoo is more than twice as big as, well, not twice as big, half this guy's size. You got the ballyhoo sticking right out of his mouth. It took him a while to swallow that thing. But that is a keeper yellowtail. Victor had said, Brooke, if you catch a yellowtail, all right, what are you gonna do with it? And I said, I'm gonna keep it and give it to my brother Jed. And Jed was so happy to hear that, so I'm keeping it, Vic. Oh, this is fighting really different.
Barracuda.
You think?
Very erratic.
Start the day with what I thought was a barracuda and end the day with a barracuda, Vic? Oh,
That's a barracuda. I'll bet you a margarita that it's a barracuda.
a margarita. I will take that bet.
No, that means you gotta buy me a margarita.
Oh. And if it's not a barracuda, you buy me one?
Yep.
Looks like I'm buying you a margarita. The elusive barracuda. He's hooked perfectly. We'll just be able to unhook him and let him go. At least he didn't mess up my line at all. They have some gnarly teeth. But typically fishing close to a wreck like this, I'm surprised this is the first one of the day. That's why I thought that first fish was a barracuda, because as I was reeling up, you know, that grouper ate that bait. But there we go. First cuda of the day. He's going home. See ya.
Ah, come to me. This could be another good bottom fish. Our bite kind of slowed down. Me and Brook were munching on some snacks. And this rod just doubled over in the rod holder. Brook was telling you guys how important that current is. When that current dies, I just think a lot of those smaller fish come out, and you know, earlier in the day we didn't really have any trouble with barracudas or jacks or yellowtails, and oh shoot, what is happening? It's charging me?
It's
Or it
still
floated
there.
up?
Maybe it's floating?
Maybe. I don't think it's a barracuda. It was fighting like a bottom fish. But yeah, when that current slows down, usually the bite dies.
I think it's a bottom fish.
Oh. That last run made me a little nervous. I think it's a mutton. Yeah, he just charged the boat at one point.
Another mutton.
Who said the bite's over, Brooke?
You!
I did. Clearly not. Yeah, baby. You know the best part about this fish?
What?
When I put my head over that side, I see that Bluewater logo. It makes me a happy man. So we got our mutton number 3 of the day.
Took us a while to get to number 3, huh?
Yeah, we really had a lot of heartbreaks. I think we lost some really good groupers and snappers just kind of moving around with that trolling motor and finding where we wanted to be. But respectable, good keeper fish right here. Just look at how pretty they are.
They are so pretty. My favorite fish. Love it. Well, guys, we are headed home. We had an incredible day of bottom fishing. It feels like we've been on the boat for a very long time today, but we had a very late start. The sun kind of is going down. I don't even know if we'll be able to fillet the fish. We may have to come back and fillet the fish tomorrow for you guys. But what a fun day. You got any final last words, Vic?
No, I got a little worried. Like Brooke said, we woke up, torrential downpour, our street was flooded. We didn't get out here until like 11 o'clock. Went to the gas pump, of course, something was wrong with their gas pump. It was pumping extra slow. We're there for 45 minutes, but it didn't seem to matter. We got out here, got our bait, got it done. Lost a lot of fish that are probably gonna keep me up at night. We probably lost like 8 to 10 really good fish today, which was sad, but we got dinner.
Yeah, we definitely missed a few fish, but yeah, we have some beautiful fish for dinner. So we're gonna run home and I will see you guys at the fillet table to fillet up these fish. Alright guys, welcome back to the fillet table. It is the next day and it is time to fillet up all of our fish. Last night we washed the boat and then didn't fillet the fish. They've just been sitting in a cooler all night on ice. So we're going to start by cutting around the head. I'm using my all-time favorite Dexter knife, a 7-inch flexible fillet. As always, you guys can save 20% with my code Brook20 on dexteroutdoors.com. I haven't played a black grouper in a long time. I think I'm going to cook this guy for dinner tonight. I was trying to decide whether I wanted to cook mutton or grouper, and I think I'm gonna go with the grouper tonight. Got everybody coming over for dinner, and I think I'm gonna bake it. Getting over that rib cage, which is always the part that I struggle on slightly, but not too shabby. And there we go. There's our first loin of our grouper. Absolutely beautiful meat on there. How'd I do, Vicky?
Amazing, look at that. Like a professional.
I'm gonna switch knives to an 8-inch because I don't think I'll get across this whole thing with my 7-inch. So to save me a little bit of heartache, we're switching over to an 8-inch flexible fillet.
Heartache, huh?
Yeah, you know, struggle, heartache. We had a lot of that yesterday. We don't need any more of it, don't you agree?
We did.
I mean, we had an incredible time, but we did lose a lot of quality fish yesterday. There is that.
No heartaches in this town.
Let's get out those pin bones. And then this beautiful chunk of black grouper is ready for the kitchen. Got the whole family coming over, my brothers, their girlfriends, my parents. Oh, you guys want to see the catfish? Check this out. Look. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
They are crazy. So I will see you guys back in the kitchen. Welcome back to the kitchen. So we have our black grouper all portioned here. We're going to be cooking the entire fish tonight. On this tray, I have like the bigger, fatter chunks that are closer to the head. And then on this tray, we got those skinnier pieces that are closer to the tail. And I'm going to be baking these, like I said, and I think I'm gonna put this tray in a few minutes before this tray, just so we can kind of have them cook at the same time. So we're gonna start with some branch and vine garlic infused olive oil. This stuff is always delicious. So we're gonna dose these in some olive oil.
We're dosing them, huh?
Dosing. A little massage.
Brooke, you're looking pretty beautiful tonight.
Wow, thank you.
Guys, make sure to compliment your women at home.
Next, we're gonna hit them with salt. When I was filleting this fish, my hands were so oily afterwards. And typically you feel that when you like fillet, I mean, a lot of times kingfish will do it. Tuna, very, very oily. Now I'm gonna do pepper. But this grouper was very oily, which like the mutton snapper, it does not do that same thing to your hands. Probably gonna release a lot of juice because it has a lot of fat in it. So baking is a very good option for this. Next, we're gonna hit them with some garlic powder. Not too much because obviously we have the garlic olive oil on there. And lastly, paprika. And then I'm going to flip them over and do the exact same thing on the other side.
Beautiful.
Okay. We're going in the oven, baby. Ready? All right. First tray of big ones going in first. So the fish will be done any second, and I'm going to make a little like bruschetta style topping for the fish when they come out of the oven. This is tomatoes, basil, and there's some garlic in there. Just gonna hit it with some salt. And then some, this time, Meyer lemon infused branch and vine olive oil. And lastly, typically it's feta cheese, but we're gonna go with Parmesan. All right, it is time to take the fish out. I put the smaller pieces in about 7 minutes after, or maybe 10 minutes after the big ones. And these were in for exactly 30 minutes at 400. And the thinner pieces were 20 minutes at 400. So, like I said, we made our bruschetta topping. So to go with that theme, we're gonna do a little bit of balsamic glaze on the plate. Okay, so we also made some mashed potatoes as well as green beans. And lastly, our bruschetta. And there we go. Gabby is the first person who's patiently waiting over there, so she gets the first plate.
Thank you.
Okay, Mom? Dad, you're next.
Ooh, baby, look at that. Birdie.
Jen?
Look at that.
Nice shirt.
Thank you.
You weren't there for the trip, but you're getting to enjoy the fish.
I'm glad I got to enjoy the fish. This is some beautiful, tasty, fresh fish. Nice, big, thick fillet. It's gorgeous, and the plate's gorgeous. Look at that plate. It's a work of art. And it tastes like it too.
Look at that 5-star plating.
Brooke, your plating is great.
All right, so there is the grouper. Just caught yesterday, black grouper. We're gonna eat the whole fish tonight. And there is my finished plate. I'd say it looks pretty beautiful. Now just to see how it tastes.
I don't know what to say besides, I mean, everything was delicious. Mashed potatoes, balsamic glaze, bruschetta, fish, everything paired together really good. You get a bite of green bean, it's crunchy, you got a lot of different textures going on. Just like the whole dish that Brooke put together blended so well. Every little bit of bite of everything. And yesterday was a really special day because Brooke and I don't get to fish alone that often. And it was the first time we got to be out on the boat together alone. And it was a special day with my wife. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Another exquisite meal by Brooke. One of the worst things about being an adult is trying to figure out what you're gonna have for dinner every single day of your life. So whenever I get the message from Brooke that there's a dinner, I'm super excited because I know that whatever I have is gonna be better than I was going to be having. And it's just a 5-star meal. I mean, if we had bought that somewhere, we wouldn't have left for less than like $200, I'm sure. And she plated it beautifully. So it's just 10 out of 10. Delicious, Brooke.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree. I'm so glad I didn't have to think about what I was gonna have for dinner this evening. Yeah, it was plated beautifully and it tasted even better. The fish was so juicy, so good, and the balsamic glaze was just like such a good touch. As you can see, I practically licked my plate clean. So yeah, thank you, Brook, for another great meal.
Thank you.
Well, I'm very excited to try to fish the way they did with the trolling motor. I want to see the video. It's going to be very exciting, I think. This grouper was great. Hopefully we catch some more. We don't catch a lot of them. I'm very excited. Yeah, all the flavors were all different and all blended so good. The garlic potatoes with the delicious crispy beans, and yeah, the fish was amazing.
Thank you.
Loved it all.
You can tell that you really put a lot of thought into this plate. All the flavors meshed well together. Like Victor said, there's a lot of different textures, but everything worked out perfectly, and this was really good. So thank you.
Thank you.
It's hard to not repeat what everyone has said so far because it was just, everything was so perfect. But if you look at the plate, nothing on it seemed too extravagant outside of like how good it looked when it was all done. But to be able to make a plate that tasted as good as it did taste with still keeping the items on the plate relatively simple is pretty amazing. Being able to elevate somewhat simple ingredients into something that tasted so good. So I think it's something that everyone should try at home because potatoes, beans, tomatoes, it's all something you could easily get your hands on. Maybe the grouper's a little more difficult, but it was all so good. So good luck and good luck in the kitchen.
Thank you.
Well, I already said how good the fish was, and Deb already said she's looking forward to fishing with the trolling motor, and so am I. But I just want to say, wait a minute, because I had something to do yesterday, so I missed this terrific fishing trip, and I thought maybe I was missed on the boat. But after listening to Victor, no, it was a special day on the boat with just my wife. So wait a minute, Victor, I thought I was missed on the boat. What about that?
You were. Everyone already saw us talking about you when we caught this fish.
Okay, I just was trying to make you laugh, that's all.
You're the only person we FaceTime when we're on the boat to show you our catch.
Yeah, that is true. Well, like Victor said, we had a very special day on the boat. We always love everybody coming, but it was really fun and very different to just have the two of us, and we crushed it, honestly. Those three big grouper, the three big mutton snappers and that grouper, you couldn't have asked for any more. That was pretty awesome for the two of us to bring home in our home waters. Another very simple recipe. I love simple recipes. Just I spent a little more time on the plating today, and man, the difference when you spend a little time to make a beautiful plate, it just makes it that much better. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
Can't you see she's on the other line?